Good morning. It's not raining. How nice is that? The minute I arrived, it just started pouring rain and the storm was just incredible. We lost power at least 3 times and it was raining pretty much all night, but it stopped, which is great. Also, I'm now at 2,000 meters and I don't know if it's that or if I was so excited yesterday about my first day of ride that I just got really tired from all that excitement, but I slept 9 hours, which is good. Should be a sign that I'm well rested for the ride today. And I don't know exactly yet where I'm riding. I know the direction, but I haven't decided which roads I'm going to take. It's kind of unpredictable with the weather. It's very hard to tell. The weather forecast, it just tells you that it's just gonna rain every day. Okay, I was just about to leave and it started raining, so I had to stop and get my gear out. Yesterday I went out for dinner in a tuk-tuk, and when you get a tuk-tuk you have to check with them whether it's powerful enough to get up this hill and down this hill. It's quite steep. Today it's Friday, so the weekend is starting. It might be a little bit more busy on the roads. And a good reminder, driving on the right. In Colombia, motorbikes are still main mode of transportation for many people, so they also transport a lot of stuff on the motorbikes. Every now and then you can see some interesting things on the back. Also whole families with little kids. So I've been reflecting just on my journey so far and how easy it's been for me to communicate with businesses, just because all business here is done on WhatsApp. And that lets me translate everything I need. So I can use translator. I can use translator to translate their messages and translate it back to them to Spanish. And that made it so easy. I just had to ask everybody I start conversation with to text, because for them the default is voice message, and it's a bit harder for me. For them it's easier, they prefer voice messages. But then whenever I ask them to switch to texting, there's never a problem, they just text. And then with that I can just quickly pop any message into translator. I can translate my response back to them. And that's been the case with the banks, with all the motorbike places, arranging for viewings, for test rides, looking for insurance. Everything's been done through WhatsApp. It's working incredibly well. So majority of the businesses, they all have WhatsApps and they all have Instagram, and they communicate either through WhatsApp or Instagram messages. And then now I realized that when I was looking for a motorbike, just trying to see what was available before I came over, I was doing it from Australia. I couldn't really see much, and now I realized that actually most of them, they post them on Instagram, or they post things on WhatsApp as well when they have WhatsApp for business. But many of them, they just post all the new bikes they get with all the details on their Instagram accounts. And because I did not have an Instagram, I mean it was deactivated for many years, I could not see it. There you go. Now you know, anything South America, it's WhatsApp or Instagram. Makes things much easier. And it works well. It's much faster. I'm just reflecting on trying to get any information out of the bank or any other institution. It's been a matter of just getting on the WhatsApp and and asking the questions, and you get the answers. It was very quick and efficient and easy for me as a foreigner to do. Wow, some of the tracks are just incredible. So far I thought many times that this would be a perfect place for any kid who's really into tracks. It's very entertaining. I mean, as annoying as the tracks are sometimes on the road, just getting stuck behind them, there are so many different types of tracks, and they are all quirky and different and big and small, come in all sizes and shapes and colors, as you can see. And it's just track after track. Makes it entertaining. Whoa. Where are you going? Oh, there's the road. Okay. Oh, now you change your mind. Oh, now you're telling me to pass you? Not on a crossroad. That's one thing I'm still learning. So with the tracks, when they turn the left indicator, well, sometimes it means go on, pass over, the road's free in front of me, and sometimes it actually means I'm turning left. So yeah, I still sometimes prefer to just play it safe, because it's hard for me to tell which one is it. Obviously if there is no turn, that would mean just go. But hey, I'm in a new country where I still don't really understand the rules. Not that there are any, sometimes it seems like, but there are local rules of the road, which with time you just learn and you start to drive as everyone else. I've been climbing and climbing and climbing. I don't know how high I am right now, but I think I can feel it in my head. Okay, so turns out that to get to where I wanted to get to, you need to pass through this massive, I think it's a cement plant from what I'm seeing on the map, and you need authorization to get through it, so the police actually stops you to check if you're authorized to pass through the plant. That would explain this massive line of trucks getting into here. Well, clearly I do not have the authorization, and I don't think I'm going to get through all the troubles to get it. It's 35 degrees, which I didn't really expect mentally. I was checking the weather I was checking the forecast for the rain. That's what I was worried about, and I didn't realize I should expect so much heat. So that caught me by surprise a little bit. It's really, really hot. I also need gas probably. I'm at 216 kilometers since the last one, and my fuel gauge shows me that I'm not even at the half of tank, which it is really hard to believe. I don't really know how far this bike can go on one full tank. I'm sure I'll find out someday, but maybe not today. That cement plant would explain all of the trucks over here. Fueled up, took a break to figure out where I'm gonna sleep tonight, and I could keep on going, but there is nothing for a long time and there is no nice places to stay. So I'm actually going back now. I'm going to take a different route there. That place was actually recommended to me by one of the many beautiful Colombians I have already met on my way. It's a nice place to visit, a nice place to stay. As always, just checked with a few places on WhatsApp. You just look at the map, look at the place, and then usually they give you the WhatsApp link or WhatsApp phone number on Google Maps or wherever else, and you just WhatsApp them and ask them, hey, do you have a room? And usually right away or within a few minutes they respond. Whoa, what are those trucks doing here? And the bike and it's taking over, of course. There's a whole caravan of them. Wow, they're massive. I don't know if you can hear that in my mic, but I'm listening to Colombian music while I ride. I like that. I like to feel the place a little bit more, to get the landscapes and the roads and the traffic and the food and music. It's just a nice addition to it. Wow. Okay. Is that a hello or watch out or stay out of my way? I stopped counting how many trucks I passed here. It's a bit crazy. I thought that going off-road I would skip all the trucks, but doesn't seem like that's the case. Speed bumps. Yes, they are. More speed bumps. It is funny to have speed bumps on a road like this. I'm not sure how fast people would be going. Okay, I think I'm staying somewhere here. Hola. Oh, it's there. Hey, that's home for tonight. Okay.
So this is a map. This is the Antioquia's map. Antioquia is a state from Colombia, and this great part is Medellin and the around cities around the Medellin, and in this red part is called Sonsón. Sonsón is a downtown in Antioquia, and in this part there is a lot of trucks going away to this stone. This stone is called marble. So the marble is like the raw material for making cement.
from La Danta in Sonsón, Colombia. Here's where I slept last night. Beautiful views on one side and a very busy, dirty road on the other side with all the trucks coming from the excavation of the marble that's everywhere around here. Today I'm taking the day off riding and I'm going to go and explore the caves and waterfalls. Most rooms come with the breakfast included, and usually that's traditional breakfast like this. Sorry, I have a lot more gear than you do. I just follow you. Okay, so what's happening today is that I'm staying in the village, just at another place, because these guys are fully booked. But I'm going to do a tour with them. What we are doing now is I'm following them to a different hostel. I'm gonna leave my things there, and then we're gonna jump on my bike and go on my bike together to see the waterfalls and see the caves. It's funny how it works in here. This is yet another time when somebody asks me to just get on my bike, and for them, for them it's so common to just ride 2 up, as you can see in front, that it's not a problem at all. They just don't consider that even, you know, how could this be a challenge? But for me, I'm not used to riding 2 up, and also the pressure of having somebody else on the bike and being responsible for them. So in the case of my test rides, what I suggested is that they just go on another bike and I follow them. But in this case, they have so many people coming today, they need their bike around the house, so the guy can't go on his bike, so he's gonna ride my bike with me as a pillion, which is going to be strange, but something new, hey? I don't think I have ever ridden as a pillion on a motorbike. Yeah, I don't think I have. I think that's gonna be my first time. Clearly, motorbike riding for me is a little bit different than over here. It's just a mode of transportation. So people just jump on and off the bike, as you can see. No helmets, no nothing, no gear. It must look really funny for them. The way I'm prepared for riding and how many layers I put on. I think in the 50s or 60s they discovered that there was marble in the mountains, that all these mountains are basically made out of marble. And since then, that's what's going on around here. The excavation of marble. And that's why I saw so many trucks on the way here. They are all carrying marble. Oops. Didn't know there were multiple river crossings involved.
Explored 2 caves. Every cave is different to the other one.
El que sabe, sabe. Y el que no la cola.
What's the name of the bird?
Guacharo. In English, oil bird.
walking to the waterfalls now. Past one, past another. And yeah, it's beautiful sounds, beautiful views everywhere. We are in a rainforest, so it's really humid and lots of mosquitoes. That keeps you going. I'm just trying to outrun them. What is it called again?
Rana del Obispo.
Amazing! We are walking to the next waterfall now. The energy of the water is just incredible. The water was so warm. I'm used to the waterfalls usually being cold, but this is real nice. Danta, what a beautiful place. So it's just cooling off. It's a hot day. What a day! It was a beautiful day in Danta. We went to 2 different caves and 4 different waterfalls. It's a beautiful place. Almost everyone in this village works at one of the factories that are around, so they get marble from the mountains here, and then all these trucks that I've been passing around here, they carry tons and tons. They said it's 30 tons of marble in each truck, and there are so many of them just in and out all day. Most of the people in the village lives from that, but there are a few families just like the one I stayed with that is promoting ecotourism and all the natural beauty of this place. So that's been amazing. They know so much about the history, about the caves and the waterfalls and the animals of this place. It's been really, really great experience. The food's been amazing. Really, really highly recommend it. I don't know why I always make that sound when passing water. It's almost like jumping in the puddles. It's kind of the same feeling on the bike. And one more. Whee! And here I am. This is where I stay tonight. How beautiful is this? They said that if I want to watch birds, this is the place.